Today we're talking about the differences of a cash out refi versus a home equity line of credit. Which one is best for you? Here we go. Hey, welcome back to REI Simplified. I'm your host, Adam Johnson, where we break down complex real estate situations and scenarios for people like me and you, the beginning investor. Today we're talking about a cash out refinancing versus a home equity line of credit. What are the similarities, what are the differences, and probably what's gonna be best for you depending on your situation. So first thing first, we're gonna start with a cash out refinance. What does that mean? What is it? How does it work? And how can you use it? So here's how it basically breaks down a cash out refi. Let's say that you have a house that is worth $200,000, but you only owe $150,000. Theoretically, you have $50,000 of potential positive equity. So what the bank will do, in case you want to cash out refi, you want to pull out the $50,000 of equity. You want to pull that out. You want to put that back into a new loan for your mortgage. So what you're doing is you're actually deleting your old loan, you're pulling out the positive equity and putting that amount onto a new loan. So where you had a loan for $150,000 balance on a house for $200,000, you wanted to pull out $50,000, giving you and creating a new loan of $200,000. So when you do a cash out refi, you actually pay off your old loan. The bank will give you the $200,000 or the amount that your home is worth and create a new loan, a new mortgage on that amount. So where you were paying $1,000 a month, for example, on a $150,000 mortgage, now you have a new mortgage of $200,000. Your payment's gonna go up maybe, let's say $1,300. So why do people do this? What's the purpose of cash out refi? Okay, so once again, I said you're sitting on equity. To me, equity is dead money. That money just sitting there, it's not working for you. It's just dead money. With an investor mindset, I want to pull that money out. I want to use it towards another investment. Okay, so I can pull out that $50,000. I can put a down payment on a duplex or something like that. That's one way people use a cash out refi. Some people also will do a cash out refi to consolidate or pay off credit cards and other non-secure loans and that kind of stuff. So that's something you can do as well. The only bad part about that is, let's say that you're pulling out $50,000 to pay off, let's say $20,000 of loans. Those loans that were $20,000 of credit card and car and all that kind of stuff is now going to be amortized over the next 30 years. So just like in your mortgage payment, you're going to pay a lot more than principal on the duration of the 30 years. So let's say that you took $20,000 to pay off credit card and a car, right? And let's say that $20,000 would have probably cost you $32,000 over the next 6 or 7 years of paying the minimum payments, right? So that's $27,000 that you spent on a $20,000 payback. Well, when you put that $20,000 into your new mortgage loan, you're going to pay that probably 2 or 3 times over, like you do with anything else in a mortgage. A mortgage loan, if you look at the amortization breakdown, if I borrow $200,000, if I pay the minimum for 30 years, I'm going to end up paying about $450,000 depending on my interest rate and a few other factors. So you can cash out refi, you can pull the equity out, you can get a new loan, and now you have one payment to the new loan for the full amount that you were paid out. All right, I hope that makes sense. So cash out refi, I'm pulling equity out, I'm getting a new loan to pay towards my mortgage, and I can use that lump sum of whatever I wanted to do with that money. So that's a cash out refi. Now, what is a HELOC? A home equity line of credit. I prefer using a HELOC as opposed to cash out refi. I'm gonna explain what it is and tell you why in a minute. So let's use the same numbers. We have a house that's worth $200,000. We have a mortgage on that same house of $150,000. We still have that $50,000 of potential positive equity. All right. With a home equity line of credit, the bank will issue me $50,000 of a line of credit. That money is sitting there. Okay. That money is sitting there waiting for me to use it. The equity on the property backs that $50,000 home equity line of credit. So if I want to use $20,000 of the line of credit and I borrow $20,000 of the $50,000 that's available, I'm only going to begin paying on that $20,000 my monthly payback payments. Okay, so I'm not getting all $50,000 right now. I'm not paying on it right now. It's just sitting there. And if I want to use it, I can use it at my discretion, and I can pay back only what I use. So you have the difference between a cash out refi, which is a new loan, and a home equity line of credit, which is a pot of money sitting there waiting for you to use. With a home equity line of credit, I only pay money back on what I use. With a cash out refi loan, they're giving me the money right now, and I'm immediately starting to pay that money back. I prefer a home equity line of credit, again, because it's sitting there, it's not accruing any interest, it's not costing me anything unless I want to use it. And I like having the flexibility of a home equity line of credit because, God forbid, a great opportunity knocks on my door and says, someone says, hey Adam, we have this flip available, you got to act fast, we need $14,000 down payment tomorrow. I can evaluate the potential deal, and I have the money to make it happen immediately. So just to recap, a cash out refi is you're pulling equity out and getting one new loan. With the home equity line of credit, you're pulling equity out, it's sitting on the side. Your original mortgage does not change. You do not refi that mortgage. That mortgage payment and that mortgage balance is going to be the same. You're going to continue making your monthly payments on that mortgage. You're going to continue seeing the pay down of that mortgage, and only if you use the home equity line of credit then, and only then, will you start paying back on that money. So guys, that's a quick rundown. I hope you got something out of this. The differences between a home equity line of credit and a cash out refi. If I can help you guys with anything, please shoot me a message. If you haven't already, like and subscribe, share with a buddy. It's free, why not? Until our next video, we'll see you guys later.